Jeff Saturday, Super Bowl champion, ESPN NFL analyst. Jeff, where is your Super Bowl ring as the man sitting next to you is wearing his today?
I wish I'd have known we were sporting them. I'd have brought them out. I didn't. It's at the house. It's most likely in a drawer somewhere.
So you don't ever – no, seriously, because I'm fascinated by this, and I bet you our audience would be as well. You don't ever just, like, on a rainy day sit there and say, I'm just going to look at this thing as a way of, like, reflecting on accomplishments?
Just wear it around the house?
No, I'm serious.
No.
Like, I look at my wedding ring, and I'm like, wow, she married me? Yeah. Terrible job by her, but great job by me.
Listen, I do that as
Super Bowl
well.
ring.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think we all do that for your wife even more than the rest of our wives, no doubt. But that being said, no, it's I love it. For me, it is a big piece of jewelry, and so, which respect, right? Like, we've all earned it. I love that thing, but it's not like something that's comfortable to go out and wear. And I think that's the biggest thing, of it all. Is this, if it was a small, understated piece or whatever that you could actually keep on your hand without it feeling like your hands, or every time you touch it, it whacks something, and you're like, successful people problems, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. A Super Bowl ring should not be understated.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. But no, I don't just go pull it out and look at it and check it all out. Sorry, Ev.
All right. CC is just displaying it right in front of you.
I respect it. That thing is freaking sweet, too. That thing looks good.
10-table ring. You can see it from 10 tables away. Let's go.
That's exactly right.
That's it.
Hey, when CC got that thing, he went to when he would go in any restaurant, he just put it up. It don't matter.
Oh, yeah.
It don't matter. Just wave it.
Table for
they
two
see
plates,
gleam,
or three now?
We'll sit it on down.
And guess what? I ain't paying the bill
That's
neither.
Exactly right.
This is on y'all.
That's what I'm talking
You're
about.
welcome.
No reservation, and I ain't paying. Jeff, we got to get into what happened last night. NFL honors. They tabbed Matt Stafford as the MVP over Drake Maye. Did the NFL MVP voters get it right?
No, they got it wrong. And I wasn't surprised. I mean, the push, the media push for Matt Stafford this whole, basically the whole season has just been, and not that Matt Stafford didn't play fantastic football, but he did. But, I mean, I'll give you, and everybody's going to be like, oh, Drake Maye's a Carolina guy, so Jeff's being a homer. I'm really not. Like, I believe in whatever, especially for individual awards, what those do. But I'll give you my take on this. So, everybody talked about the Patriots' schedule being so easy. So they've had common opponents, all right? Carolina, New Orleans, Tennessee, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, and Baltimore. Drake Maye against common opponents is 6-0, 6 wins, 0 losses. He had 14 touchdowns, 5 picks. He's got 84 first downs, 81 QBR. Matthew Stafford, same opponents. 4-2 record, 14 TDs, 8 interceptions, 74 first downs, and a 57 QBR. So
better numbers across the board against common opponents.
Common opponents. Total EPA, Drake Maye's plus 150, Stafford's 120. So he's doing, that's expected points, right? So go through all of this. QBR 72, Stafford's, Drake Maye 77, Matt Stafford was 71. And by the way, that does adjust for quality opponents. And then the end for me was because everybody talks about, well, how valuable is he to his team, right? Drake Maye had more yardage totally because of his runs, but he contributed 72% of his offense.
Wow.
72%. Man. And so when you look at that kind of stuff, and I think he did more with less. Like, I love Booty and Diggs, but
they ain't Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
I mean, you know what I mean? Let's just be real. Like, and so in my opinion, they got it wrong. But look, man, tip of the cap. I got no. When I look at things like that, the first thing everybody tells me is touchdowns, interceptions. Give me a break, dude. If they hand the ball to Blake Corum or to Kyren Williams, 8 times instead of throwing a 1-yard touchdown pass, and hands it, this conversation probably isn't being had. You know what I mean? And not that it's not hard to do it. I'm not saying that, but it's just. Don't give me if that's your fall, if that's your go-to, man, you're not digging deep into what the award really is about.
Yeah, I mean, all of those touchdowns, 46 touchdowns, wasn't good enough to win your division.
Right. Again. Yeah, we can get to that one too. So anyway, but so I think that was I did like, though, man, the protector of the year.
Joe Tooney,
Tooney got it. I love Brewer, the center from the Dolphins. I thought he had the best year of anybody. But Tooney, man, like, I just love seeing a big dude go up there and, because it is such a large portion of our game that never really gets discussed.
Yeah.
So, man, congrats to Joe, man. I mean, wow. Just an awesome award and experience for offensive linemen, finally being recognized. So tip of the cap for that one as well.
Jeff, one more question about Matthew Stafford. He's now a Super Bowl champion and an NFL MVP. Is that enough added to the resume that he already has to get him into Canton?
Ooh, I don't know. He's not like, I know, and there's a bunch of guys on this network who just rubber stamp him in. I mean, I guess I would have to just I'd have to look at kind of the total body of work. I don't know that he. Like, is he like just a first ballot, no-brainer all the way? I would say no. Will he get in the Hall of Fame? I'm assuming because of how long he has played and the success that he has had towards the latter portion of his career. But it's hard for me. I mean, it's hard for me just to go. So many quarterbacks now are going to get in because of number. I mean, like, and CC, you and I talk about this all the time, man. Like, numbers in today's game, and this is not like an old man get off my lawn thing. It's just easier.
Yeah, yards and points have never been cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, you start at the freaking 40. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you think about like the yardage given up in just kickoffs now. It's crazy. You're starting the tough way at 35, and I was like, man, we're starting at the 20 every time, bro. Like, that thing's getting booted out of the end zone, and I get like excitement of the game, all that kind of thing. But it is
you can't hit receivers anymore.
You can't hit
the quarterbacks
like
anymore.
All the different things that that teams get extra possessions and all this stuff, and so no, I think all of that stuff is going to get skewed. Now I hope that voters and people look deeper into it than just totality of numbers, man, because it just is not. That does not mean you're the most dominant player, in the business. It's just not how it works.
We're talking with ESPN NFL analyst Jeff Saturday. Of course, you'll see him 8 a.m. Eastern on Get Up on ESPN. Of course,
you will.
Jeff, we've never done this. I'm excited to do this. Preemptive strike. Who in your mind could you see being the bro of the week next week?
Oh, that's a great one. DeMarcus Lawrence. That's who I could see. I think he and Leonard Williams are going to be like, I have them circled on my play sheet. Like, those are the guys I'm going to be watching against Campbell. On the left side, and I think it's Wilson as the left guard. Two rookies, and I'm going to be watching and see how those guys match up. Here's the thing, and I would say this: I did a tape on SportsCenter. On Get Up yesterday, showing like Josh McDaniels has done a great job of calling protections, y'all. Like, he's giving them 6-man, he's giving them 7-man. They're giving up pressure against 4-man rushes, against 6-man pro and 7-man pro.
They're not good.
That is horrible. And so you're like, man, if
you can double team all but one rusher.
Exactly. I mean, my goodness, for real. Like, this is no joke. When I was watching the film, y'all, I was sitting there going, man, I ought to, if Howard Mudd wasn't already gone, I'd call that dude up and be like, why did we have these protections? I mean, 3 dudes sliding one way, 4 dudes sliding the other against 2. I'm like, man, we do this all day, But it's amazing to me. But it's about techniques and fundamentals, and I think those 2 guys in particular, and even Murphy. I want to see how Murphy does, Byron Murphy does, pushing the pocket. Yeah. Against Bradbury, the Patriots center, and I'm hoping that the Patriots offensive line plays better because they've played poorly. That's the bottom line. They have played poorly. Drake Maye obviously is the most sacked, right? 15 and 11 of those are against 4-man rush, but his snap to pass is like 2.7. It's the lowest in playoffs. I mean, that is. You and I both know if you're going to take the deep shots to beat the Seahawks, you got to have protection. So that's going to be the key of the week. So those 2 guys, a long way of going about that, Ev.
Jeff, and along those lines, and when it comes to the bro of the week, aside from the quarterbacks, if I were to tell you somebody else would win Super Bowl MVP, who's that going to be?
JSN. I'll go JSN on that side, and I'll go Diggs. I'll go Diggs on the Pat side. Okay. I could see. Because I think Drake Maye's going to have to use his legs, so he potentially could be it. But when we're going outside of quarterback, I think Diggs is the guy who sparks the Pats, right? Like, Henry can make some good plays, red zone, in the middle of the field, get some. But Diggs is going to be the guy that everybody looks to be that dude.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I love Stevenson, and I even like Henderson, but I just don't know that you can run the ball effectively. This is a really good defense where they are full participants at the corner position. And I know Warrior's ankle is tweaked or whatever.
Spoon will get in there.
But,
Everybody, they all
Spoon
get
will
active.
thump you.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And so, as you look at these guys, they are – and that's how you – I don't think people understand the way that offenses have explosive plays is they get the back across the line of scrimmage, and then corners don't want to be full participants or safeties don't want to stick their face up in it. This group in Seattle are all about that noise.
Jeff, as somebody who's been there, done that, what advice would you give to these two teams ahead of Super Bowl Sunday?
Don't let the moment overwhelm you. At the end of the day, it's going to be techniques, fundamentals, your assignment. I remember talking to my O-line before we went out, and I was like, look, from the first thing we installed, it was leverage the man and leverage the play. And that's where we went back to, right? And so if we're leveraging the man the correct way and the play the correct way, we're going to end up winning this game. And that's what we did. And we executed our techniques and fundamentals. We almost ran for 200 yards against the Bears, which was an insanely good defense. But don't let the moment make you into something that is – because at the end of the day, it's just ball, man. And we've all played it since we're little, and it's like just go execute it. Don't get so bound up in the moment that you can't play free. And you know who it goes the most for, though, is the QBs. Sam Darnold, do not play scared, right? Drake Maye, don't play scared. Let that thing freaking rip, dude. Let it rip, man. Mm-hmm. Like, we're here. Let it rip. When it's there, don't force it. But if an opportunity presents itself, let that thing rip, and we'll live with the results.
Jeff, you are the best. 8 a.m. Eastern, get up. You will see Jeff Saturday, the preemptive strike on who could win Super Bowl MVP. If it's not a quarterback, Bro of the Weeks as well. Awesome stuff, as always, from Jeff Saturday. We're on Sportsmanlike, presented by Progressive Insurance.